2nd and 3. That's down the field for Jefferson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then. That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll roll him out right. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they'll wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 69 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47. They're going to try and throw. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. And we return, welcoming you back. Turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happening?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Well, hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll set up a throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's a... So the victory here for Seattle. And we talked so much about the And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here. Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis, we welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Taken at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. There he goes, left side. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Lions. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Ready, break. Strikers, 3-3. Set.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 30. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
He's got a man complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
On the ball.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up fourth down.
52.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it'll bring up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And he is caught. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Ready? Let's go. Charge. Cut.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now back to throw. And right away, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick it. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they're going to bring this one back. give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming...
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. Now he's loose at the 40. So Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already. You lost last week. It's almost like they're trying to get it all back in one shot, trying to take a big chunk play right out of the gate.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Ready. Ready.
Looking to throw. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. 3rd down and 1. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Hooker now off play action. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. All play action. Here's Hooker. That's to the tight end, Laporta. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Hooker rolling to his right. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Here's Hooker to throw it. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 13 yards out. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The Vikings at 12-4 now on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well with their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
38.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
5, 6. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Let's go now. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Number 19.
Hooker to throw on 1st and 10.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Now Hooker.
Throwing left side, it's complete. A good pickup there, a 22.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Gibbs. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing. Hooker.
And in for the Lions. Touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown
with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Lions have got it back to within a score.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Here we go, set. Striker, 3, faster. Hut.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Vikings will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep.
That is incomplete. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. That's down the field for Jefferson.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
He gets it to Addison.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Across midfield. He's on his way.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. So the Vikings bringing the offense back onto the field. They'll go for 2 here. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Here's 2nd and 10. A give right side for Gibbs.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Lions. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
First down throw here. It's Hooker.
Looking deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for Detroit. 52 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Hooker.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
And this has no chance. It's no good. Well wide to the left.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games, and now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
Flush to his right.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Making the catch, this is the tight end, Oliver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Jordan Addison,
38 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
18, Pioneer.
Hooker on first down.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with a football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back. Drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. And the Lions first down. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, go!
Hooker's going to throw it.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Hendon Hooker
scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Ready.
They're going to look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's caught. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Vikings are able to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that will make this a 19-point game. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this belongs to the Vikings. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading bit. Kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Escaping the pressure right. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
10 cycles. Jackrabbit.
He'll drop to throw. Touchdown!
Justin Jefferson
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Vikings are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the route is on here in this first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Vikings are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back to throw now on first down.
That's down the field for Jefferson. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Back to throw again. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
A final shot before break. Hooker, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Mekhi Blackman's got it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They'll get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. A very interesting call and one that